Well, that was pretty abrupt. So we got some news for Demon Slayer New Moon, the game that just released that I just made a video on, and it's not too great. Now, this game did release, or public playtest release, not yesterday, and it wasn't received too well. It had a whole bunch of bugs, a whole lot of issues, and the progression, which I have not touched, apparently was pretty bad. They made a whole announcement, but this game did peak 50,000 players, which was expected. I knew this game was going to get a lot of players because it's a Demon Slayer game, and Demon Slayer games on Roblox are just boosted. Like, people want a good Demon Slayer Roblox game. So if you have a good Demon Slayer Roblox game, you're fated for success. I am not gonna lie. So yeah, this game peaked at 50,000, and yeah, it had a lot of people in it. But anyways, over here, XY has made an announcement, and so let's go over this real quick. He says, "Hello everybody. First off, I would like to thank you all for participating in the playtest. After further discussion with the team, we have found it best to delay the playtest to another date to bring the game to the original standard that we had promised." So originally, this playtest was actually supposed to be a week, guys, at least. And if it went successfully, they would have extended it, I'm pretty sure, past 7 days. So the fact that after only 1 day, not even a day, because it started late, after 1 day though, they already decided to cancel it. You know, there was a lot of negative feedback. There was a lot of bugs, and even bugs aside, people are having issues with the gameplay itself. Progression, they don't like. Combat to its very core, people aren't liking, which is kind of shocking because I've heard in other content creator videos by some actual like PvP sweats that they liked the PvP. So I'm a little surprised on that. I'm not really big on PvP, so whether the PvP was, as long as the PvP wasn't hot garbage, I didn't really care. I personally didn't think the PvP was hot garbage based off what I tested, but without any breathing style, it's a lot. PvP is a lot different. I'm not gonna lie. But even then, it's not the best. But hey, it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. I guess. Holy crap! I just guys, it's late. It's late, so never mind me. Being fully transparent with you all, there was an extraordinary amount of bugs in this playtest that we did not expect. The progression system was changed last minute to an older version out of a worry that it would break. We have realized that this was a mistake and take full accountability for it. So the reason why progression is so bad, is because they changed it back to an old version last minute, and this game has only been in development for like 3 months, I'm pretty sure, guys. What the frick? So wait, the progression that you guys, because again, I have not done the progression, I have not played the game. Y'all saw my video. That was the only time I really played the game, because if y'all were in the podcast earlier before the game released, or in Revolver stream, y'all saw that they made an announcement. Lightning was not going to be on release. Once they made that announcement, I knew I wasn't going to be playing for real, because it made no sense for me to progress any other breathing style if Lightning was going to release a couple days into the playtest. So I just didn't have any interest in playing the game, so I just kind of didn't really do anything. I didn't do any of the progression, so I don't know how the progression is. But you telling me that whatever y'all progressed, whatever y'all was giving so many negative feedback on, was it the old version? Nah, if I had my soundboard, I'd play the cinematic bass sound effect, because that's crazy. Dang. Hey, I knew this all felt last minute, but dang, bro. And this whole entire game was only like in development for 3 months. Hey, they definitely rushed it, bro. They definitely rushed it. What does this mean for the game? In all honesty, this playtest made us realize that a majority of you held New Moon to a standard compared to games that have been in development for a year plus. People, yeah. The Discord's got 99, almost 100,000 people in it. Yo, guys, before we all made videos on this server only had like what, 20, 30,000 people in it. Holy boosted, there's a lot of people in this Discord. Yeah, nah, a lot of people. Hey man, let me make it clear that we made this game in 4 months. We do not intend to deliver false promises. On the next playtest, progression will be fully tested and fleshed out. So there's gonna be another. This game is not releasing this year, y'all. It's not releasing this year. They got competition. Whenever this game releases, I don't know when. They got competition because we got Hinokami We got Project Slayers 2, Yaiba, Slayers Retribution. Actually, Slayers Retribution is never releasing, so never mind that. But there's so many Demon Slayer games currently in development, and I'm sure there'll be even more by the time this game is prepared to be in any good state to release. So we'll see if it's up to par with those games. And you know, those games have been in development for a good amount of time, so I think it's gonna be pretty difficult to compete with those games, especially with the position the game is currently in. It might be a little tough, but I guess we'll see, man. On the next playtest, progression will be fully already read that. Final selection and its demon equivalent will be fully implemented and tested. All the bugs you encountered will be fixed, and there will be a multitude of new abilities for you to enjoy. These issues will not happen again during the next playtest, and we look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, hopefully not, because now they have all the time in the world. This game is not going to release this year, so y'all got the feedback. Y'all know that people aren't messing with the progression. Y'all could take inspiration from other games and all of that when you release the game, and y'all could take your time, because now y'all know y'all know people aren't messing with this. Y'all know people aren't messing with this. GG. Hey, shout to the devs, man. But holy cooked, man. I do want to say, I know a lot of y'all, like, y'all watched my previous video, and in my previous video, what I did in the game was really just a little bit of combat. Granted, that was with the PvP breathing style, so I had water breathing. I was going up against fire breathing. When the game released, I don't think anybody had breathing styles. Like, they didn't have the moves for it. So we was pretty much just doing this the entire time on release. We was just that. You would jump or jump crits. Try to get those M1s in. People would block mid M1s. Get your distance. Try to jump, hop in, and do that the entire fight. And I'm pretty sure the demons had the upper hand, but that was the combat. And a lot of people not only didn't like that, but I'm hearing issues like things just weren't acting. Like whenever they would press certain buttons, it felt delayed. It just overall felt bad. I feel it. But having a breathing style with your combat is a lot different than having no breathing style and combat. But even then, base combat, if there's issue with that, it's cooked. It is what it is. I also do want to say that I was getting a lot of comments of people asking me to show them where to get thunder breathing, lightning. Not only I already made an announcement that lightning wasn't in the game, so I don't know why y'all kept asking. But yeah, if y'all wanted to find any breathing style, not just lightning, but any breathing style, y'all did not need no guide. Shocker, guys. All you had to do is press P, boom, and y'all could see every single location on the map. Final selection right there. The barber shop right there. Flame trainer right there. Wind trainer right there. Y'all could see everything around the map, so I don't know why y'all felt the need to have for a guide. Y'all could literally locate it that easily. But yeah, now, even though I have not done anything on this game, it's cooked. I do think that the game, at the very least, see, one thing I did like was the faces. I thought the faces in this game was really nice. I really like the faces in this game. The clothing, the layered clothing was nice. The visuals, like the grass, the trees, just the texture of this game looked nice. Like if you compare it to Yaiba, which looks so simple, I just don't think it has, like, graphically, Yaiba just doesn't look all that good. I think this game has the upper hand on that. The blur, I guess, could be annoying. I don't think that's too much of an issue. I think it makes the game look good. The game visually looks good. I'll give this game that, at the very least. Like, as simple as this tree may look, the little texture looks better than in Yaiba. But other than that, I guess the game is lacking in a lot of areas, y'all. There's a lot of issues with this game. Don't expect this game to release anytime soon. Hey, shout out to the devs. Y'all can take your time with it, but it was really funny, entertaining seeing like Revolver, Missouri, all these content creators drop videos on this game, and that's kind of going crazy. I actually don't know if Missouri went crazy. I don't remember watching one of Missouri's post-release videos, but I know Ags went crazy. There was another content creator. He posted. Yeah, I was entertained. I'm not gonna lie. hey, hands up in the air. I was entertained by the feedback, but hey, man, it is what it is. Devs, y'all could still release the game and release a better game, but we'll see, man. We'll see. It's a public playtest that's only been out for 4 months, so this game's got quite the amount of time still until it actually needs to release. But man, hey guys, the game is closed. It's over. It's done. Let me know how y'all feel about all this down in the comments below. The fact that the server has almost 100K people in it is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Let me know how I feel about all this down in the comments below. GG, man. GG. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I was really hoping that this game would carry on for a couple of weeks into Itami, which is supposed to release this year. Because it's been a long time since I had a game that I get to consistently post videos on and consistently play and actually want to play. So this is upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. This is upsetting. I was hoping this game would carry on into Itami, which is a My Hero Academia game, which is a video that I'm going to release right after this video, same day. Y'all about to see this Itami. Y'all about to see that. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.